Good evening. Tonight you find me walking along the sea defences at Severn Beach, heading towards the Severn Bridge. The sun is just about to go down beyond the bridge, and I'm just hoping a little while after that that the sky will actually light up. I know it did last night because I had some friends who were actually down here. If I spin this round, you'll see where I'm heading. Looks promising, doesn't it? Come with me, let's see how we get on. I decided that a panoramic format best suited this subject, so what follows is how I've set up to do a panorama of the Severn Bridge. I'm sat on the banks of the River Severn at the moment. Sun's gone down, got the Severn Bridge in front of me. I'm just going to do a panorama. I don't think we're going to get fantastic colour in the sky. It's looking pretty nice at the moment. I've got a nice foreground of some grasses in a mud, which gives a little bit of foreground detail. And as the colour gets into the sky, it should reflect onto the mud itself. So let's take the images and see. Right, I've focused onto the main thing that I'm interested in and getting absolutely pin sharp to begin with, and that's the grasses at the front end. They're in the foreground, I want them nice and sharp, and then a little bit later I'll do some images where I've got the bridge sharper. But I'm about quarter of a second at f11 at the moment, which is most probably going to give me front to back sharpness. I've focused manually as well, just to be absolutely certain, but there is some lovely colour now. Got a good exposure with that quarter of a second at f11. I could possibly go up to a slightly slower shutter speed to get more detail into the thing. In fact, I think that's what I'll do. I'll do one photograph at a quarter of a second at f11 and one photograph perhaps at the next shutter speed up, so I get a better shot. That's a much better, more even exposure. Half a second exposure at f11 should give me front to back sharpness. So that was my first shot. I'll now move the camera about a third of the frame and take the shot again. And then move the camera again. I think 3 shots are most probably going to be enough for this image tonight, because I'm using a wide angle lens. Currently, I'd love to tell you what the focal length is, but I think I'm currently at about 28mm, something like that. I'm going to go in, zoom in to my maximum zoom now, which is 35mm, and then repeat the process. Now I need to drop down a touch to get it all in. I'm now waiting to make sure I've got no large lorries going across in front of where I'm actually sat. not changing the exposure or anything like that. And I'm going to work my way back across the image to actually get more of the sky in the image this time. And now for a final series of images, I'm going to go even higher. So I've got very little foreground, mostly sky, and take the same series of photos. What I'll do with that is I'll stitch that together in Lightroom or in Photoshop and see what the resulting image is. If it's any good, I'll show it to you. Well, I'm not quite sure how much of this has come out, or indeed how much of me is coming out at the moment, because it is quite dark. You can see behind me what the Severn Bridge looks like. It is actually dark now. So, usual thing though, if you have enjoyed what you've seen, click subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. But for now, bye bye all. As I was leaving, I took one more photograph. It was a long exposure, about a 20 or 30 second exposure to capture the incoming rushing tide on the Severn. It does come in fast there. This turned out to be one of my favourite photos of the day. I hope you enjoyed. See you all next time. Bye for now.